Hey, good morning. This is spring and it's time for my morning message. And today I wanted to talk about what pain do you want in your life? And this comes from something I read from Mark Manson. And here's the message with this, because we all want great things in our life. We all want a fantastic job. We all want this amazing house or wealth, or we want this phenomenal relationship, or we want a fantastic physique, right? We all want these things. And but what is it that you're willing to struggle through to get them? Because to get the job, okay, you're going to have to do things. You're going to have to go to school, get the education. Um, you may have to work long hours. You may have to, especially if you're an entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur, uh, you can want to start your own business, but you have to be willing to work long hours, not take days off, get up early, stay up late, believe in something that you don't even know if it's going to be fruitful. So you have to be able to tolerate that risk, which could be very painful, especially if it falls flat and eats up all of your savings because you're funding it, or you end up like in big financial debt because you've borrowed a ton of money because you believed in something and it failed. And excuse me. And then some people want this wealth. They want to be wealthy, but they don't want that delayed gratification, right? They don't want to wait for it to accumulate over time. They want it now. They want their $1 million now. They would rather, put $20 into a scratch off ticket and keep their fingers crossed than to figure out, where the best place, and even if it's $20, where's the best place to invest this at? Even if it's in your own savings account, let it build there until you can invest it in something else. People want, these awesome relationships and this amazing sex, right? But they don't want to go through those emotional turbulences, if you will. They don't want to have those tough talks. They don't want to sit and have those awkward silences with each other. And they don't want to have that emotional pain that goes through with growing through something with somebody else, and learning how to communicate effectively, and to work through and just stick it through that pain, of whatever it is that they're going through, to get to that next level. And people want to have that physique, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to go and put up with muscle soreness, or feeling hungry, or sweating, or bypassing McDonald's or Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. It's how really what do you want to suffer through to get what you want? What do you want to suffer through to get what you want? What pain is worth it? Because ultimately, pain doesn't have to be a negative thing. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. If you put something, if you put meaning behind the pain that you're going through, okay, this is what I'm going through. This is why it's worth it for me to struggle through this pain. This is why. It's because ultimately this is where I'm going to. This is what is most important to me. If you put purpose behind that pain, it's a good thing. It could be a good thing. It gives your life meaning for the most part. Because ultimately at the end, then if you don't struggle those things, if you settle, so you settle for the crappy job that you hate, that you end up taking everything out on everybody else for because you just can't stand your job. You're struggling financially, which puts a lot of stress on you also, which wears down on your health, or you settle with the wrong person because you just don't want to do all the stuff that you need to go through. So you just settle because you don't want to be alone. And so now you're dealing with this dimwit Nimrod who can't carry a conversation or is abusive, and ultimately it's going to fall apart anyway, And then you have to deal with the long-term pain of the alimony checks or the child support checks or what have you. When ultimately, if you would have just said, you know what, this relationship is worth fighting for, and I'm going to struggle through this, and I'm going to work through this, you'd ultimately been better off on the other side. But that's just my morning message this morning, something to think about, because we all want great things in our life, but in order to get to that finish line of having those great things, you have to be willing to work through the struggles to earn them. All right, that's my morning message for this morning. Hope that it served you in some way. If it has, I would love to hear from you. Please share it with your friends if you think somebody needs to hear this. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I love you guys. Bye.